All right, perfect. We're on. Now I'm just going to get all the cards situated and wait for everybody to get on here. Give everyone a couple minutes. If you're watching the replay, please hashtag replay in the comments. And if you have any questions or anything like that throughout the live, please feel free to comment. Even if you're watching the replay, I'm always looking for comments. So if they come back later, I will respond. So don't feel like just because it's the replay that you can't interact or ask questions or anything like that. Okay. Let me just get ready. Let's see. What do we want to start off with today for the collective? Okay. Let's see. For the collective this morning, I think I'm going to start with these ones. Please feel free to drop a comment whenever you hop on. That way I just know that you're there. Facebook doesn't tell me who's on. It just gives me a little number in the top, so I have no idea. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, let me go ahead and share this on my personal page too, so that others know what's going on. Post. There we go. So much easier to do that on my phone than trying to fight with the computer to do it. Anyways, let's see what the collective needs to hear this morning. Does the collective need to hear? Let's see. Does the collective need to hear this? Okay. All right. Oh, I like this. Oh, you know what? I need to turn this on. There we go. That's much better. I was wondering why it looked funny. Okay. So the first card for the collective says, when I make joy a priority, brilliant ideas will come naturally, support will surround me, and movements will form. First of all, it's just a beautiful card. I love the message behind it. But we forget this in our daily lives because we're so used to, as human beings, putting others before ourselves. It's particularly in the spiritual community. We're always helping other people, worrying about everybody else in our lives, trying to be there for everyone. And then we forget to be there for ourselves and to make our happiness a priority. Because let's be real, guys, your happiness, your true joy is non-negotiable. If you are not happy, if you are not truly enjoying your life, if you are not lighting up every single day and being there and showing up for yourself, then you're not showing up 100% for anyone else in your life either. If you can't show up for yourself, then you're not showing up 100% in the rest of the roles that you embody. But when you make your own joy, your own happiness a priority, you're showing up as a brighter light in every aspect of your life, no matter what role that may be in, whether you're a parent, a significant other, coworker, friend, whatever the case may be, business owner. When you make your own joy and happiness a priority, you're truly showing up 100% for yourself and for everyone else. Versus when you put yourself to the side, and you're not making your own happiness a priority, and you're essentially negotiating and putting yourself on a back burner, then you're not showing up to your fullest potential. You're not being your best self because you're not happy. So, the first message for the collective today is to make joy a priority in your life. Okay? It's so important. And like it says, brilliant ideas will come naturally, support will surround you, and movements will form. So, just make sure, like every single day, just do something small that genuinely makes you happy. It has to be anything major. It can be like, personally, I have a gong. I like to play my gong. That's something that brings me joy. Like I try and do one little thing every single day, and it makes me feel better and it makes me shine brighter. So just pick one little thing, make your own joy and happiness a priority, and you will see the change in every aspect of your life. Good morning, Julie. How are you, hon? So that was our first message for the collective this morning. Okay, I'm going to take a sip of tea because I talk too much sometimes. All right, let's see. What else does collective need to hear this morning? Which deck do I want to use? I think I'm going to go with the Lightworkers. So our next deck, I guess I probably should tell you the first one. The first one was the Super Attractor deck by Gabby Bernstein. And the next message for the collective will be coming from the Work Your Light Oracle deck. Technically, it's coming from Source, Spirit, Angels, Guides, whatever you choose to believe in. The cards are just a tool. So, and anyone who uses Oracle cards, Tarot cards, whatever, will tell you the same thing. The cards that you use are just a tool in the toolbox. The true messages are coming from Spirit, Source, Angels, Guides, the universe, God, whatever you choose to believe in. I'm not here to tell you. It's a universal energy. But like I said, the cards are just a tool. They make it easier. So let's see. What else does the collective need to hear this morning? This is also one of my favorite decks. I just absolutely love the artwork. Highly recommend this deck, the Work Your Light Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell, and the Starseed Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell. The artwork done by Danielle Knoll is just gorgeous. And the messages within the book, if you use the book, are also really beautiful as well. All right, let's see. Good morning, Allie. How are you, my dear? All right, what does the collective need to hear this morning? Oops. Okay. All right. Leap. So whatever is going on in your life right now, whatever you're going back and forth on, hesitating on, feeling unsure, your guides, universe, source, whatever you choose to believe in, once you know it's time to make that leap of faith, you go first. The universe will catch you. You will be okay. But you have to take that leap of faith. If you sit and you're just waiting, you're like, well, the universe will give me a sign and, I'll just wait. Well, then you're putting out that energy of waiting. And what's the universe going to do? It's going to reciprocate that energy. The energy you put out is the energy you're going to receive. So if you're just waiting and waiting and waiting, well, that's the energy you're going to get back is more waiting. So take that leap, go first, do the damn thing, be the awesome being that you are, and have faith that it's all going to work out. Because everything that is meant for you will come to you. If it's not meant for you, then it will not happen. And that being said, a lot of times people are like, well, what about all the bad things that happen? What about, all these situations that are really unpleasant? Well, those are meant to happen too. When we are uncomfortable, we change. When things are difficult, we grow. And if we were just hunky-dory, happy, rainbows and butterflies all the time, nothing would ever change. We would never push ourselves farther. We would never grow. We would never do anything new. So everything that is meant to happen, that is meant for you, will happen. And if it is for you, it will come to you. But you need to take that first step. All this waiting is doing nothing but getting that waiting energy reciprocated back at you. So whatever it is that you've been unsure of, that you've been procrastinating, that you've been kind of hemming and hawing on and not taking action, it's time to make that first step. Take that leap of faith and just know that you will be supported and it will all work out the way that it is meant to. So that is the next message for the collective this morning. Allie, very sleepy. Me too, boo. I've been having such a hard time sleeping lately. But that's just life. It happens. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm going to do one more message for the collective, see if anyone else hops on. If we don't get too many people this morning, I'll offer to do a couple of free cards, and then I will probably cut it short because I'm not going to waste anybody's time. So, one more message for the collective, and then I'll do a couple of card pulls. Spirit animal. All right, so the next deck, I have a ridiculous amount of decks, guys. I counted them yesterday. I have 9 different oracle decks, and then I have like 7 tarot decks. And like that's not very many compared to a lot of people. But for me, and I'm in like a super small space, that's a lot. And I love it. It's amazing. I love all these decks. I love the variety. It's just so exciting. But anywho, we are in tournament week for baseball. Oh my goodness. I bet Wyatt's loving that. He's having a great time, huh? He's probably exhausted. You're probably exhausted helping him lug around all his baseball stuff. The next message for the collective this morning is going to be from our Spirit Animal Oracle deck. There we go. Let me get my words together. Okay, and have more tea. Excuse me. Okay. Let's see what we got. What else do you have for the collective this morning? Let's see what we got. What does the collective need to hear? Oh, thanks, Boo. I got it at where did I get it? I got it at Home Goods. So I don't know if you have a Home Goods near you, but that's where I got it. And they have like little plates and stuff and little teacups that have the same pattern on it too. I almost got like the whole set. But I was like, do I need the whole set? Not right now. Will I get it at some point? Probably. All right, let's see. Sorry, this is a newer deck, so the cards are a little stiff, so they're a little louder when I shuffle them. I apologize. All right, let's see what we got. What does the collective? Yep, okay. So, ooh, I love this. Koi fish spirit. There is always enough. This, especially right now, where people are in this kind of what they feel is money insecurity kind of point in time due to quarantine, it's so important to remind ourselves that there is always enough. There's always enough of everything, not just money, but I think that's a big thing for people right now. And super important to remind ourselves that the prosperity and abundance of the universe is infinite. Everything is just energy, and you can always make more money. There's always different ways. There's always a different path that you can take. But that also goes to say that in other terms, not just money, but there's always enough love. There's always enough support. There's always enough energy. It's just a matter of tapping into it. And this is definitely a manifestation card. At least that's what I'm getting from it this morning. Excuse me, guys. My throat's a little scratchy. Whew, okay. In today's society, also, like, we're constantly in like a more kind of mindset. And that's, fine if you really truly want and need more. That's totally okay. But we feel like there's just not enough for everybody and we have to take from someone else, or we feel like we are taking from someone else and that we're not as deserving as other people. And that's not the case at all. Everyone is deserving of prosperity and abundance and love and blessings, all of it. And there is enough to go around for everyone. Okay. You're not taking away from someone else by tapping into that. You're not taking away from anyone by accepting those blessings, by accepting that love, by accepting that prosperity and abundance. There's an infinite amount. It is all energy and it's not going anywhere. So by accepting those blessings, by accepting that abundance, by accepting that prosperity, all you are doing is accepting what is meant for you, because there is plenty out there. Okay. So that was our next card for the collective this morning. All right. I'm going to take a sip of my tea, see if anyone else hops on. Comment, let me know if you're still here. And if you would like a card, I'll give it a couple minutes, see if anybody hops on. There we go. And in the meantime, I think I'm going to shuffle and pick a card for myself, because why not? Okay. All right, I'm going to go with the Saints and Angels. It's just calling to me. So this is the Saints and Angels deck by Doreen Virtue. She has a lot of good decks out there, angel-based. And I call them my fancy cards because they have the little gold gilded edges. I like them. All right. Let's see, what do I need to hear this morning? I'm accidentally throwing cards over here. It's the only thing about oracle cards and tarot cards is they're so big. And when you have like little hands, it's hard to shuffle them. Sometimes you just accidentally throw them everywhere. All right. Let's see what we got. What do I need to hear this morning? Okay. Healing. St. Padre Pio. This is actually the first time I've pulled this card, and I think it's absolutely beautiful, but it is indicative to where I am at right now personally, in a lot of different aspects of my life, but particularly with my dog passing recently. I've had a lot of healing to do. She was like my baby. I've had her my whole adult life. She was 11 years old, and it's been a struggle and a half, to say the least. And I know some people are like, it's just a dog. That's fine. That's your opinion. Whatevs. But this is indicative of where I'm at currently, not only in regards to my dog passing, but in different aspects of my life. And it's important for us to take that time, feel what we need to feel, and actually put in the work to heal. Because healing is such a rough process, but unless you initiate it, unless you put in the work to heal, you're not going to get anywhere. You're going to sit in those feelings. And I'm not saying not to embrace those feelings, because you should. You should fully feel everything that you need to feel, embrace it, but don't sit in it. Let it pass through, do what it needs to do, and continue to move forward and heal through those feelings. So yeah, Allie, I've really only talked about it on my lives. I haven't put a huge message or anything out there yet. I just haven't been able to. Every time I go to type something up, I just start like crying. But yeah, June 25th, she at 4:30 in the morning, we had to unexpectedly put Jellybean to sleep. She had cancer back at the end of last year, and we had to do surgery, amputate one of her toes because it had a big tumor on it. We thought we were in the clear. We were not, apparently. Essentially, it came back with a vengeance in like her intestines and stuff. And she had a really bad infection. So yeah, we had to make that decision. Because we could have done surgery and whatnot, but it would have been only like a 50-50 shot, and the recovery process would have been long and difficult. And I mean, she was 11 years old, and they really didn't think that it would be the best move. So we did the best thing we could for her so she wouldn't suffer. So yeah, that is what happened. And we're working through it. And just like 6 weeks before that, Shane's dog passed as well. He was also really old and had a neurological issue, and was having a really hard time. So Shane's dog passed, then my dog passed, and that is where we were at. But anywho, not the point of this live this morning. Thank you. I appreciate your support, and we can talk about it later. But point is, my card for the morning for myself was healing. And for me, that's super important right now in a lot of different aspects of my life, particularly that one. But I think this is really important for everybody. We should always take the time to heal. And a lot of times we try to push our feelings down, repress everything, just keep it moving because we don't have time, quote unquote, don't have time to deal with that shit. And all you're doing in that particular instance is hurting yourself more and making the healing process harder for when you finally do deal with those feelings. So take some time for yourself, for your feelings, for your thoughts, and do what you need to do for your own healing. Personally, I think we should check in with ourselves on a regular basis. That's not always easy, but would highly recommend. So there's that. Anywho, throwing cards, guys, my bad. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right. So if anyone is still on here, if you would like an individual card, please let me know. I'm going to take a sip of my tea. Okay. And give everybody a little bit. So if you want a card, drop a comment. I have 6 different decks. If you would like to see them, I can show you. Drop a comment, let me know. In the meantime, I'm going to drink a little bit of tea. All right, babe. Allie. What does Allie need to hear? Good morning, Kevin. How are you, my dear? I hope you're still enjoying Michigan. Okay, Allie. Yeah. Allie, for you, my dear, this morning, we're going with the Super Attractor. Super Attractor deck. Okay. What does Allie need to hear this morning? Other than my sob story. All right, let's see. Trying not to throw these everywhere. Oh, good, Kevin. I'm glad you're having a good time. I'm sure you and Mel needed a break from the rest of the world. This one. All right, Allie, my dear. This is so funny. I accept that good things come easily. I am a super attractor. So this deck is specifically geared towards manifestation, and I think that it's a skill that we should all kind of embrace and work on, including myself. But essentially what this is when you accept that good things come easily to you, it's part of changing your mindset, but you're also changing your energy, that energy you're putting out there. Like I said earlier, you get back the energy that you put out, right? So if you're on that energy level of good things happen easily, good things come to me all the time, you know, everything is wonderful. I'm attracting all these blessings. I'm attracting all this abundance. I'm attracting all these good things, and it's a piece of cake. Then that's what's going to happen. So, and it partially has to do with your mindset, like I said, but it's not just. It's your mindset. It's your energy. It's your actions. Because when you change your mindset, when you change that vibrational frequency, when you change your energy, your behavior starts to change too. The actions that you take start to change, and you start moving differently through life in a more positive and vibrant way. So, for you, my dear, your guides, spirit, source, angels, whatever you choose to believe in, I'm not here to tell you what, want you to start doing this, to start accepting that good things come easily to you, and they will come easily to you. But you have to believe that. You have to instill that within yourself. And you have to also accept that your guides are there, excuse me, ensuring that these things are happening. So, sorry, excuse me. I get excited, I talk too much, and then I forget to breathe. But you already know this. You've known me forever. So, once you start accepting that good things come easily, that your guides are there kind of nudging everything in the right direction, nudging you in the right direction, that things are divinely orchestrated, and you start living in that energy, that higher frequency, it's going to keep happening. All those good things are going to just keep easily coming to you. And you're going to be like, wow, look at all these awesome things. Look at these blessings. Look at all these things that I've manifested. Boom. So do it, babe. So again, accept that good things come easily, and you are a super attractor, a manifester. Manifest these things within your life. All right, that was your card, my dear. If anyone else would like a card, let me know. Allie, I hope that resonated. I hope that made sense. Drop a comment and let me know, babe. All right, like I said, if anybody else wants a card, I have a plethora of decks here and about 30 minutes left. Awesome. I'm glad that you love it. I hope it makes sense. If you need clarification, let me know. All right. In the meantime, Kevin, are you still here? Drop a comment. Let me know. I want to pull you a card. Yeah. If you're still here, I would like to pull you a card, my dear. And if you're not, I'll just send it to you. So again, Kevin, if you are still here, let me know. Have fun. Good luck at work. Love you dearly, Allie. Thanks for stopping by, friend. I'm glad I could pull you a card this morning. All right, let's see. I wish Facebook would tell me who was here or who wasn't. That would be helpful. But no, that's okay. Facebook's not the best, but it is what it is. All right. So if anyone else is still here, drop a comment, let me know. If not, I will probably hop off of here in just a minute. Awesome, babe. I'm really glad you liked your card this morning. I'm glad it made sense. I'm glad it resonated with you. And like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. I'm full of answers. And if I don't know the answer, I'll find it for you. All right. Okay. Excuse me. Ooh, I don't think Kevin is here anymore, so I will just message him privately. And if no one else is here, no one else would like a card, then what I'm going to do is hop off of here. And I will see you lovely people tomorrow evening. Wednesday evening, the 15th, I'm going to go live at around 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you're interested in stopping by for a donation-based reading, let me know. Come through. I will be there. And then Thursday morning, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, we'll do our coffee time and Oracle card morning message pool at that time too. So I will be around. Thank you to those who stopped by this morning. It was lovely to talk to you. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.